Hi everyone, it's your girl Robin Shockley with Focus Forward with Robin on the go. You never know where I'm gonna be. I'm here on behalf of Lance Britt with Across the Canvas with Miss Ryan Boudreaux.
Hello.
Hi, tell us a little bit about this nonprofit that you work with and you support, and a little bit about yourself and why you look the way you look today.
Well, the nonprofit is called We Can Too Kids, and we are raising funds right now to have our very first annual Camp We Can Too. And this will be a camp that provides arts from acting, singing, dancing, martial arts, body movement, all sorts of fun things that we use those tools to build self-confidence and coping skills. And our target audience will be children that have a variety of other abilities, or some people call them disabilities.
Wow.
And the reason I look like a zebra right now is because I am an Ehlers-Danlos syndrome person, and we are known as zebras, and you know, we have to use adaptive tools to get around throughout life. And this is something that's really, the charity itself is a really important thing that's close to my heart because of the experiences I've had. I wish I would have had a camp like this when I was a kid.
Wow, so how did you get yourself connected to this?
You know, it's all about who you know and who you get to meet through who you know. That's how I got to meet Lance and all of the other people involved. We've got Bill Cott from Disney Channel, Abby Lee Miller from Dance Moms, Cheryl Musgrove. We've got, I don't even want to name drop right now because I'm not going to remember everyone. But if you want to find out who's involved and get involved yourself, you can go to www.wecantu.org. That's www.wekantu.org.
I love it. I love it. You just look so adorable, and you look like you're so authentic about who you are. And what I love about doing Focus Forward, Robin, is because I want to hear the stories with people to know about their pit to purpose. And you just gave an explanation about why you even partnering with this organization because of like the way that you're dressed today with your syndrome that you have. Tell us a little bit about that.
About Ehlers-Danlos?
Yeah.
Okay. It is predominantly known as a hypermobile condition. A lot of times if your joints go in all sorts of weird directions and things, it is something that's pretty tricky to diagnose. It affects a lot more people than you know. I mean, they estimate it's about 1 in 500 people. So you've met people before me that have this condition. And it can affect everything. People tend to be more neurodivergent if they have Ehlers-Danlos. And I mean, especially with We Can Too, it's just one of the many types of people that we work with.
And see, and I love the fact because you sound like you're so passionate about the children and helping them. Yeah. And so you take in this situation that you had, your pit situation, so to speak, with this syndrome that you have, and you're making purpose with it by volunteering and participating with this organization.
Oh yeah, so, I mean, this is something I've been doing for many, many years. I went from being a dance teacher to an ice skating coach, and while I was doing that, I became head of delegations for Special Olympics in this area, and even got to teach a little bit of hockey. I also did kids yoga, and I presented a lot of kids yoga things, and I worked with some trauma therapists, children with PTSD.
So what do you think needs to happen for parents to have their eyes open more, to get involved for their children, to hear more about this organization?
I think one thing that's really important for parents to keep in mind is a lot of times when you find out that your child has, I mean, people always just go straight to that word disability and they think of it as being a bad word. It just means other abilities. Yes. That's all it means. A lot of times, and right now we're getting a little bit better of having resources, but a lot of times you don't know what to do, and you start getting so focused on how to deal with the disability that sometimes we do forget that it's more about how we make a situation where our children can thrive and grow and really just explore the world on their terms. And that's what I like about this camp, is you get to come out someplace that is just the world as you live in it, as you see fit, and you get to explore and just practice those skills.
What are some of the things that take place at the camp?
So we will have dance. Abby Lee Miller, of course, is spearheading that. And that's going to include a lot of different ways of presenting that, because the idea is not everybody is going to dance exactly the same way. Some people are going to do it from a chair.
Yeah.
Some people are going to do it from standing up. I mean, all these different things, but it's about expressing yourself. And it's the same thing with the acting and anything moving around.
So why do you feel that people should take partnership or sponsor or make a donation, a contribution, or get involved, even to volunteers such as yourself? Why do you think people should get connected?
Because it's an incredible cause, and because it's just something that is so pure and so fun, and such a special thing for kids to get to experience, and for the volunteers to get to experience.
Yeah. And you know, I'm a big believer in giving back. I believe in sowing where you want to grow, you know, and making that investment, because when you're working to do something for other people, it's going to come back on you. Not only you'll get blessed with give back, but it'll make you feel good about yourself. And then you're going to make you want to go back out and keep doing more and more and more. So with the children that come to this camp, it seems like you really want to make a positive impact in their lives. You feel that this is something that will be impactful, that'll be transforming for them in future.
Absolutely. I like that we've been using words like seeds and blossom and growing, because that's really what it is. You, as a farmer, you can plant all the seeds and create the crops exactly as you want, and you never know what that one other little seed is that's going to drift in and maybe grow a beautiful flower in the middle of corn or something like that.
Oh, I love
and
it.
That's kind of the thing is, you know, we're taking all of these flowers that are growing in the regular old crops, and we're saying this is something incredible that's going to grow and be even more beautiful.
Absolutely. So if people want to get connected, they want to make a donation, they want to sponsor, what do they need to do?
The easiest thing would be to go to www.wecan2.org and check out who's involved, because I've only named a few of the people that are involved right now, like in a very meaningful way. You can also, very special, scan this QR code. This will take you straight to our donation and our website, and you'll have a nice little welcome letter there for you. And you can just contact us and reach out and become a part of this, because it's growing and it's meaningful, and I'm so excited for our whole team and everything that we're putting together right now.
I love it. I love it. On behalf of Across the Canvas with Lance Britt, this is your girl, Robin Shockley, with Focus Forward with Robin on the go, because you never know where I'm going to be. I'm so excited to be in the room with Miss Ryan today, to hear your story, to hear your why, your pit to purpose, and how you're making an impact one person at a time with sowing those positive seeds.
That's right. Thank you so much for doing this, Robin. We're really excited.
You're welcome. Remember what I always say, if you think a thing, you believe a thing. If you believe it, you will achieve it.
If you can, we can too.
Peace.